YouTube. Today I want to talk about exercise, and I want to talk specifically about taking rest days, because there seems to be a lot of misinformation and conflicting information about whether you should take rest days, how many rest days you should take, and I'm sure it can all get very confusing. It does all get very confusing, and for people coming from eating disordered backgrounds, you don't know who to believe. Do I exercise 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 3 days a week? What do I do? And I'm not making this video to give you a clear answer, because there is no clear answer to how many rest days you should take. It's all up to your own body and your schedule and your motivation and so many other factors. And yeah. But what I am going to say in this video is that it's totally okay to take rest days, and you shouldn't feel bad or be made to feel bad by taking a rest day, just, by the influence of other people not taking rest days, or, by watching YouTube videos from people who work out 7 days a week. You shouldn't be made to feel bad about taking rest days. Obviously, if you're injured at all, really, I mean, some injuries are okay to work through, but definitely, if you're injured, no, don't exercise. Like, even if it's just a minor injury, like yesterday I whacked my ankle, the back of my ankle on my draw, and I decided to take a rest day today because walking down the stairs was painful, and didn't want to do myself any more damage, even though I know I could have probably pushed through the pain and been fine, because I can deal with pain fairly well. But there's no need to do it. It makes so much more sense to take care of your body and let your body heal if you've got an injury or you're sick, and rest instead of pushing through it and making yourself even iller, or making yourself more injured, or at least exposing yourself to the risk of becoming more injured because of it. I mean, there's no point doing it. It's just going to put you, in more harm otherwise. And you need to, I guess, gain control of that eating disordered voice telling you need to exercise every day, and just be like, no, I'm going to take a rest day today. And, your body will thank you for it. Even if you're just taking a rest day because you're unusually tired, or because you just can't be bothered. There are times when I feel like you do have to push yourself to do some exercise when you are, like, tired, or you just can't be bothered. Like, because with me, I know it genuinely makes me feel better. So I do generally try and push myself to go in, like, the once in a while occasion where I just can't be bothered because it's cold and dark. But it's not normally dark because I don't normally go to the gym that early, but, it's cold. It's cold. I feel like there are times you do genuinely have to push yourself to go to the gym just because you can't be bothered or whatever. But with regards to having an injury or being ill, it's okay to take rest days, and your body does need rest days if you're trying to build muscle or whatever, just to repair. You can't work out flat out 7 days a week and be okay. You will eventually notice yourself starting to get weaker. Trust me, I have done it before. You eventually will get weaker instead of stronger. And you will be in pain every time you try and jump, every time you try and run, until you give your body the rest days it needs. Trust me, been there, done that. Don't do it. So just give your body rest days and it'll be okay. I have recently kind of, I guess, come to terms with the idea of rest days, and come to terms with the idea of it being okay. And it really is okay. And I'm not going to say you won't gain weight, because I have no proof of that you won't gain weight, because I'm gaining weight at the moment because, I lost weight from being ill, but you won't gain weight if you're at your set point. Your body will naturally adjust, and you don't need to overthink about what you're eating on your rest days either. You can just, your body will tell you what to do. I know when I, on these very rare occasions I took rest days, like a few months ago, I did, my body did naturally adjust to eating less, and it was just the way it worked. I just naturally didn't desire multiple thousands of calories of food. I just naturally desired less than had I burned off crazy numbers of calories for exercise. So it's okay to take rest days, and I would suggest, if you're having eating disordered thoughts around taking rest days, to just give yourself a rest day, just any day. Maybe make it a busy day so it's going to be less intrusive in your head. Like, say you've got a really busy Monday, take a rest day on a Monday or something like that. I'd say make it a really busy day, just so it's easier on you, and then just progress from that, and make sure you learn to listen to your body and what your body needs. And it does take practice, it does take time. I'm still not 100% there with listening to my body, I don't think. I don't know. I mean, it's a work in progress, I think, for everyone. I think everyone, you learn new things about your body all the time, and its limitations and what it can and can't do, and when you should maybe be taking a rest day and when you maybe shouldn't be taking a rest day. It's just a continuous process. But I would definitely consider, just trying to get into the habit of taking rest days if it's something your eating disorders telling you you're not allowed to do, and becoming more comfortable with the idea. And eventually you'll see that it's not going to harm you in any way. It's not going to change anything about you. It's not going to mean you're lazy. It's not going to mean you're going to become lazy, because honestly, if I don't exercise for long enough, or if I don't do cardio for long enough, I'll be like so desperate to do cardio. So it's not going to make you lazy at all. It'll be fine and everything will be okay. And if you're one of those people who just doesn't enjoy exercise, then fine, that's okay. You can just go for gentle walks places, and it's still movement, it still counts as exercise. Walking does still count as moderate intensity exercise. Just walk for 30 minutes a day. You can do whatever you enjoy and live the life you enjoy, and not feel pressured by outside pressures or by your eating disorder to live your life in a certain way, and to work out every day and do the same workout every day to the same intensity, or have to increase the intensity over time even when your body's clearly telling you not to. You don't need to do that. That isn't healthy, and it's okay to deviate from that and take a break and reevaluate life and actually really recover properly and just be able to live with a free mind. And I don't know how much sense I made, but hopefully I did. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and follow on my other social medias. Links will be down in the description.